What's up, guys? John from johnmcneil.com here, and today we want to talk about email marketing, guys. So email marketing is one of those things that, I used to hear all the time, and everyone would tell me to build my list, and if I build my list, all of this money would just be magically start coming into my affiliate accounts because I could email them and they would click on my links and then they would buy the products and services that I was offering. Now, a lot of you guys know if you're actually building your business and you're building your list, this is not as easy as what the gurus make it out to seem to be, right? Because a lot of you may be building your list and you're sending them emails, but maybe a lot of them are not opening your emails. Maybe they're not clicking on the links. And that's mostly because this space is crowded, right? You have so many people emailing business opportunities, emailing products, services, MLMs. Everyone's trying to sell something to all of the same people, right? So in this video today, what I want to do is I want to show you guys how to be different, how to stand out. I've been testing a number of things over the past couple of weeks in regards to emailing my list and just getting a tremendous amount of opens and clicks, which have made me, a number of sales. And I've also just learned some different things from some couple big email marketers, and I want to share some of this information with you guys today in this video. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sketching out some information here on my iPad, and then I'm going to give you about 7 different tips, and we're just going to go through these different tips and we're going to discuss it as we go along. But what I really want you guys to understand, at the end of the day, the more opens you get, the more opportunity you get for clicks. And obviously, the more qualified traffic you get to click on your link, the more money you can make. So it does matter what you do. It does matter the subject line. It does matter what you say in your copy that's going to get people to take action, to get the open, to get the click. And then hopefully you have a high converting sales page that's going to go ahead and seal the deal. But if you can't even get them to open up the email, you don't even have a chance to make money. So what we need to do is, you already know you got to build your list, but we need to take care of this list in regards of, making sure that they're actually seeing our messages and getting to the products and services that, we want to sell them. So let's go ahead and start with our 7 tips. So number 1, the first thing you want to do is, one way to get a lot of different opens with your email marketing is just ask a question. So what you can do is just basically ask a question. One subject line that you can use is, have you seen this? So you can be sending them, to an opportunity, to a video, or to an ebook, something that maybe lead them to a lead magnet or something that you're trying to sell them. And you can just simply ask them, have you seen this? Another question that you can ask, I actually did this the other day. I said, can you help me? And I had actually created a new squeeze page for a product that I was selling. And my subject line was, can you help me? And basically in my copy, I basically stated that, I had just created this new squeeze page and I wanted to get your opinion on how you think the squeeze page looks. I'm going to be sending some paid traffic to it. And I wanted to get the people on my list's opinion. I honestly wanted to get their opinion. Now, obviously, once people clicked on the squeeze page, a number of people opted in, which kind of led them into another sales funnel, and some people purchased. But the whole idea was to, ask a question, pique curiosity, because people always want to give their opinion. People always feel like, they have information to share. So this is a great way to kind of get your list involved in what you're doing, or just trying to pique their curiosity to find out if there's something that they're missing, because nobody wants to miss out. So definitely always try to, ask a question. So number 2 is, you want to include the email address in the subject line. So include email in subject line. So basically, it doesn't really matter what autoresponder you have. You can have Aweber or GetResponse or whatever your email autoresponder is. But most email autoresponders will have something where you can personalize, right? And when you personalize, you can actually have in the subject line, one's email address. So an example of this would be, this subject line could be, important message for, and then you can have the person's email here, right? And so this is where you would do like your personalization command. And, it's personal, important email, important message for email. So it almost feels like this is personalized and you're talking to that specific person that's actually opening up the email. So this is another one that gets very good open rate. So let's go on. Number 3, you can include today's date, right? You can include the date or even the day. So an example of that would be, say important video, and then you can have watch Monday. Or you can have watch on 2/5 or whatever the date is. You can actually put the date down. These are different things that are going to stand out when you're actually writing in your subject lines, because most people may just put, hey, watch this video. But this is saying important video, watch on Monday or watch on 8/5. That kind of gives people a little bit of urgency, and it says, okay, I really need to open this email right now because it's telling me I need to watch it today, right? So that's another good thing. So number 4 is, here's a good one. Please verify your email. Now, when you have this in a subject line, this is going to pique people's curiosity. They're saying, verify my email address. Like, verify my email address for what? So you could be sending them, an ebook. You could be sending them a webinar that has training. You could be sending them, to a video course. So this could be a plain email that says, hey, please verify your email address so that I can send you to this, 3-step training that's going to show you how to do XYZ traffic generation. Please verify your email address so you can get this ebook that's going to show you how to do XYZ. Again, it's just it's a little different, and it's saying, please verify your email address. You don't kind of really know what they're talking about. So it's just going to prompt them to go ahead and, open that email, right? So again, what we're doing here today, guys, is we're giving you tips and we're giving you examples of what you can actually do to get more opens, because some of you guys are building your list, but you're just not getting the opens that you need to get. The sales can come if you can get them to open up and you can get them to click. These tips that I'm giving you today are just kind of like shells and examples of things that you can do to get more opens. I've been personally testing a lot of these things that I'm showing you guys today. So I'm telling you that this stuff is fresh and this stuff is working. So let's keep going. So number 5 is you want to use a little scarcity sometime, right? Or you could say urgency. So basically you could have something that says in the email like time sensitive, because you have offers that are time sensitive, or you can even say just urgent in the subject line. Like urgent, watch this video today. And that just kind of gives a little scarcity. You don't want to go too crazy with this, and you don't want to be misleading, or you don't want to lie about anything, but you can put a little scarcity or a little urgency in the subject line, because that typically will get people to go ahead and open it, quicker than they would normally open it, because a lot of times people get emails and they kind of like sift and sort through them. Some never get open, so you want to make sure that sometimes that there's a little scarcity in there, especially like if there's a promo that you're doing and that promo is about to end, or it really is a time sensitive type of a product that you're selling. You want to let them know that, hey, this is the last day, this is urgent, you need to open this email right away. So let's keep going. Number 6 is you want to use like brackets, right? Or even parentheses. And the reason why you want to do that is, again, when we talked about everyone sending people emails, right? So your email subject line can actually just get lost in one's email box, right? But if you're putting some brackets here, then typically it'll stand out, right? It'll stand out. So you can have brackets. You can even have like a scarcity type message, and you can actually put the brackets around urgent or time sensitive, which kind of like stands out in the subject line when people are actually seeing their emails. So last but not least is number 7. And this tip is basically just to get people to reply to you. So why do we want to do that, right? So basically when you send out messages through your autoresponder, individuals are getting their emails through their email provider services. And what ends up happening is if you're continuing to send the same, or you're continuing to send messages to the same email addresses and there's never a reply back, then those email providers are just merely thinking that this could be marketing, this could be spam. So a lot of times if this happens, your message could be sent to the spam box or to like a junk folder, and it doesn't even get into their email box. But if you are getting someone to reply, just like you have a friend that you email back and forth, if they're replying to you, then the email service provider is saying like, oh, this is somebody that this person knows. So let me, prioritize their emails to make sure that when their email comes across, that it lands in that person's email box, right? And a cool way to do that, to just get people to reply to your emails, is basically just ask them a question. So sometimes I'll send out information, or I'll send out an email and I'll say, hey, reply to me if you have a question, or hit reply if you understood, the concept that I was talking about in this video. And you'll be amazed about like how many people would actually, reply back and give me information or ask me questions. So like now that email service provider is seeing that these people are replying back to me. So they're knowing that, okay, so this guy or girl is familiar with this guy that's, me that's sending the emails. So they're making sure that my emails are landing in their email box. So that's really important that you try to get them to reply. Actually, today I opted into another marketer's list, and after he gave me the free gift, there was a PS, and it was really cool the way he did it. There was a PS that says, hey, technology is screwy sometimes. Just hit reply and let me know that you got the free gift. So that was his way of getting me to reply to his email. So what? It's going to increase the chances of all his emails landing in my email box. So you always want to try to, reply to all these messages. So that's basically the 7 tips that I have for you guys today. Do you guys have any tips that you want to, put in the comment sections for other people to learn and try themselves? So the idea now, guys, is to take some of these 7 tips that we talked about today and go out and email your list and, come back and let us know what type of results that you may have gotten. And if you have some other tips in regards to, email marketing, regarding, getting opens and clicks, let's go ahead and share that information here in the subject line. This is a forum where we always need to be learning and growing, and we can teach each other things. So let's definitely not be shy, and let's just share this information across the board with one another so we can all improve with our email marketing efforts. So this is John from johnmcneil.com. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button if you did, and I will see you guys in the next video. And make sure that you check out my #1 recommended income opportunity right now is smoking hot. It'll be in the link in the description below. So you guys make sure that you check out that #1 income opportunity. Go out there, guys, and email your list and see by using these tips if you're getting some better results. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.